Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Ed Bennett. I'm chair of the American Optometric Association Contact Lens and Cornea Section, executive director of the GP Lens Institute, and professor of optometry at the University of Missouri, St. Louis. And I'm here today with the National Keratoconus Foundation, the premier keratoconus awareness and educational organization in the world. And we're here to talk about keratoconus. As you know, keratoconus is a progressive eye disease. It impacts the front surface of the eye or the cornea, which becomes thinner, more curved. It can ultimately scar and impact vision. And 1 in 7 people traditionally have had corneal transplants as a result of this condition. The good news is today, with the advancements in contact lenses and also in corneal procedures, this number is going down. Now, the one thing I think we would all agree about as it pertains to keratoconus is there's no way anybody could play professional baseball with this disease. To see a fastball coming at 95 to 100 miles per hour, to see a curveball dart across the plate. Well, let me welcome in someone who has become one of the most exciting players in Major League Baseball despite battling this disease for many years. Please welcome Mr. Tommy Pham. Tommy?
Thank you, Doc.
You know, we'll just start at the beginning. You've had a career that began in Las Vegas, growing up with your sisters, including your twin sister, Brittany. Your mom worked 2 jobs. How was it that you were able to have the opportunity to start playing baseball?
Well, it happened in our neighborhood. You know, we played baseball, and sure enough, I had a neighbor. His dad coached a little league team, and I hitched on with them. You know, my mom worked a lot, and my stepdad as well. So they didn't have the time to kind of take me to practices or the games. So I had my neighbor taking me at first. He would take me to games and practice, and I was just lucky, pure luck, you know, to come across them. And the game kind of fascinated me. I was a multi-sport athlete growing up. I played football, basketball as well, but I was always intrigued by baseball. I remember when I was young, you know, I liked the feeling of hitting home runs, and that kind of stuck with me. So it just grew. It grew on me.
Well, and let's fast forward. It's 2008. You've completed your first 3 minor league seasons. Highest batting average, 231.
Yes.
And then you were diagnosed with keratoconus. Tell us what led to your diagnosis, and how did you react when you heard that that's what you had?
That was a frustrating year for me because I was doing so many things well, but the one thing I wasn't doing well was hitting consistently. I was striking out a ton. I remember striking out over 150 times that year, but I was hitting a lot of home runs. So I felt like my vision was off because I would hear teammates come back to the dugout and they'll talk about, you know, seeing the spin of the slider, seeing the dot, you know, certain terms like that. And I was like, I don't see any dot, I don't see no spin. Then there was times where they asked me, what did you hit out? And I was like, oh, fastball. And they were like, no, that was a slider. So, you know, I was always questioning myself. And I remember at the end of the year, I had to go back to Florida to pick up my vehicle. And Jeff Lunow, he was our farm director at the time. I was talking to him about, you know, changing my swing. You know, I was like, it's not gonna work. And he was like, you know, you don't run into almost 20 home runs with a bad swing. He was like, maybe you need to get your eyes checked. So the team sent me here to St. Louis.
Well, and let's fast forward 3 more years. It's 2011. You're still in the Cardinal minor league system. You're doing better, but you decide to have, at that time, a radical new procedure performed called corneal cross-linking. And this is a procedure that purported to strengthen the cornea to help resist the condition from occurring And actually, it's a combination of essentially vitamins and ultraviolet radiation that's applied to the cornea to make it stronger. What motivated you to have that, and what impact has that had on your eventual success?
I thought it was a no-brainer. You know, I didn't want my vision to get any worse, you know, with the effect of me playing baseball. So I thought it was best to have it right then and there, and not any time later. I think it was a huge benefit for me because, you know, when I look at the test from 2011 and the test you know, as recent as today, you know, you could see that my keratoconus is pretty much been stable. And without the procedure, who knows, you know, what could have happened.
Well, it's very evident that that has been a part of your success, as has been contact lenses. You have a long history of contact lens wear. We all know that contact lenses, particularly the gas permeable form, reduce actually how far down on the chart you can read by at least 3 or 4 lines. And today, of course, we've got all types of advancements. We have scleral lenses, we have hybrid lenses, we have custom soft and specialty gas permeable lenses. Tell us the role that contact lenses have had and how they've been able to be a factor in your success in Major League Baseball.
Huge factor. Without contact lenses, I wouldn't be able to play this game with the corrective vision needed. I've tried them all, from hybrids, scleros, and gas perms. From me in particular, in order for me to play this game at the highest level and have the success I'm looking for, I've found that wave gas permeable lenses are best for me. You know, hybrids and the scleros have all helped me achieve great corrective vision, but the wave gas perms have helped me not only have great corrective vision, but it's helped me play this game because I'm able to see the spin better on the ball when I'm hitting, and I'm able to have better depth perception defensively and offensively when I'm hitting.
Very good. Thank you, Tommy. Well, there you have it, the improbable journey of Tommy Pham, who's been able to fight off the adversity of keratoconus to become one of the most exciting and most valuable players in Major League Baseball today.